Hello and welcome to another haul video. Gotta tell you guys, this week was crazy. Before I did this video, I looked around at what I had to show you. I thought to myself, what the heck has happened to me? I went way over budget, bought way too many things, and spent way too much money. I think this is a dilemma all collectors can sympathize with. I wish that I'd used a little bit more restraint or maturity. That seemed to have flown out the window as soon as I walked into the stores, but you'll see what I mean shortly. And without further ado, I am slowly closing in on the last of this Matchbox set, the Nissan NV van, a courtesy shuttle van. I still haven't found the white Honda Civics. I'm still on the hunt for those, but we'll see. Hopefully we'll find them soon. But I saw this and I was like, you know what? This is how it started. I'll grab it. You can see where this is headed. Next, I found the Hazard Squad truck, and I don't have a big Hazard Squad collection, but I do like the model and I like the color, so I was like, you know what, whatever, and I picked it up. Now this wasn't so bad. I mean, for 99 cents or 94 cents or whatever it was, you can kind of make those snap decisions, but believe me when I tell you, it gets worse. Nice looking car. Then, for reasons still unknown to me, stumbled into a Target and came across yet another Flying Custom set. This set, I've never seen so many cars from the Flying Custom set. Usually you get one or two rounds and that's it. But I must have, I don't know. But I must have purchased maybe 5 of these sets from the same Target. They just keep getting them. Every time I go in there, there's a new set on the pegs. I cannot believe it. Remember the first set that had the Datsun 510 wagon? That was a one and done. Never saw those again. But these, again and again and again and again. One of those Hot Wheels mysteries or distribution mysteries that no one will be able to solve. Anyways. Or maybe they know at Hot Wheels. I certainly don't know. If you have any information on that and why that is, I would love to know. 73 Pontiac Firebird. Looks good. Always a good addition to the collection. Whoops. Dropping cards again. 71 Dodge Demon. Looks great. As you all know, I'm a sucker for American muscle. And this fits the bill. And then the 71 Mustang Mach 1. This car is a fast casting. Now, are these real gold Ultra Hots? We'll see. Or not Ultra Hots, Hot Ones wheels? We'll see. I'll let you know when I put it on the track. And of course, the custom 67 Pontiac Firebird. How do you resist this car? And then the 86 Monte Carlo SS. Good looking ride. And the 67 Custom Mustang. Now, missing from this set, as you can imagine, I did not pick up the custom Volkswagen Beetle, nor did I pick up the 68 El Camino. I'm not sure if I have them already, but I definitely wasn't interested in getting them this time around. But nonetheless, again, 4th or 5th set of these Flying Customs that I have. Why? The struggle is real. The struggle is real. But, as I said, it's worse. I saw this. I'm still, well, I shouldn't say that. I mean, I saw it was unique, and I said, you know what? I have to have it. The Red Planet Transport. Look at this thing. I don't know. But if nothing else, I've got some great tires to harvest, and I can put some bigger off-road tires on this car, on this Transport. I mean, look at this thing. The car which is, I'm not sure which car that is. I can't remember the name of it, but it's got bigger tires than the Transport. These bigger rear tires. But nonetheless, haven't seen it before, haven't seen it since. So I said, you know what? It's one of those oddities that I just have to have in my collection. What do you think, guys? Let me know. Are you seeing this thing in your area? What do you think of it? A Red Planet Transport. I think it's pretty cool. Nonetheless, I couldn't resist, and here we are. And also found the Oscar Mayer Wiener monster truck. I found one of these last year when it was a new edition. Found one, never saw it again. So when I saw this, I was like, you know what? Let's just grab it. If nothing else, it's just cool. I mean, why not, right? See, if you have a monster truck, even if you don't have a monster truck collection, this is a cool addition to anybody's collection. I love it. I think it's great. And Hot Wheels does stuff like this with their monster trucks. They are really onto something. This is good stuff. See more of creativity coming, I hope, down the road. And then, of course, going on with the theme of because I couldn't stop myself, found another Bigfoot. And again, this is new for 2021, so this is definitely a new model for this year. But I think I've got 3 or 4 of these already, but as soon as I see Bigfoot monster truck, gotta have it. Needless to say, I need to work on my self-control and restraint when out hunting. Especially after this week. As I said, you guys will see shortly, I was way out of hand. But how do you go wrong with a Bigfoot? You know. And, as usual, made my rounds to a Dollar General and came across something that I had been looking for over a year and refused to pay the big money on eBay to buy it, but I was so glad to see it. Count on Dollar General for finding stuff that you missed last year. The Scania Rally Truck. Picked up 2 of them. Couldn't believe it. I was so happy. As you guys know, I'm a downhill guy, and I've seen this car race on the track doing the downhill. I'm interested to see what it can do on my track. So, couldn't resist. Had to get it. Got 2, so very excited about that. I think it's a pretty cool model. Great stuff. And the same Dollar General, I found 2 other Scania rally trucks. So these definitely headed for, one of these is definitely headed for a wheel swap. Put some racing tires on there, see what it can do. The knobbies never do well on the track, so I'm interested to see what this car can do. Maybe I'll add a little weight to it. We shall see. I will keep you posted on that. That'll be an interesting build when that happens. But again, this thing appeared to be fast on the track, so I had to take a chance, see what I could do with it. That said, now here's where things started to get out of control. Went into Walmart, found some unopened cases, and it turned out to be the Hot Wheels Entertainment set, or one of the other entertainment sets. I'm not sure. I think this is number 2. I'm not sure. Not 1, not 2, but 4 Knight Rider kit Super Pursuit modes. Why I bought 4 of them, I don't know. Well, actually, you know, to be in full disclosure, I bought 2 full cases. Oh, I couldn't. Yeah, like I said, I was out of control. But this thing looks great. Do you ever have too many of these? And I know I've said it before, but I'll say it again, Hot Wheels. These entertainment lines that you're putting out, please, please, please reintroduce the Knight Rider KARR, or car. Those things, I just saw them on eBay last night. $100. We could definitely use another car, mainline or premium, doesn't matter. We, or at least I, would like to see car back in the lineup sooner rather than later. So you guys know how much those cost, so I need to tell you about that. In that same set, the Nissan Skyline HT 2000 GT. Not a big JDM guy, but I couldn't resist, and I hadn't had these things for more than 24 hours before one of my fellow collectors said, hey, I'll make a trade with you for one of them. So I was able to extract 4 cars for one of these, and I traded another guy. Actually, I didn't trade, I just sold it to him. I sold it to a friend of mine at a decent price, and so now I have 2 left. What will happen to these, I don't know. Will they stay in the collection? Hard to say, but they are up for trade or sale, and will be at some point soon, as I know a lot of collectors out there, especially in my area, really big JDM guys, so one of them will trade me something for one of these, or buy them, or whatever, but maybe they'll stay in my collection, to be determined. But nonetheless, Forza Horizon 4 Nissan Skyline HT 2000 GTX. Looks good. And continuing on with my way overboard, what else did I get? Johnny Lightning blacked out Cadillac Eldorado convertible. I collect the blacked out series pretty hard. I think I'm missing 2 cars from the blacked out series since its inception. I may be mistaken, but I believe that's all I'm missing. This thing looks great. And as you know, I love a good blacked out car, mainline or premium. Looks great. Nice addition to the collection. Nice addition. Anyways. And also found something I haven't seen since, I want to say early 90s, the 83 Lagonda. You know, they have 2 colors for this, but I only found 1, and I am happy with that. Aston Martin, Johnny Lightning always has the great card art, which I think in actuality they're real pictures, but, or at least could be. And this thing looks great. And I am a sucker for 80s cars, and this, although I don't ever remember seeing one, I think this is more European, but still, it definitely has that sleek 80s look. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Nice. And keeping in line with the 80s theme, or close to it, the 79 Chevy Malibu. Johnny Lightning. This thing just looks fantastic. Johnny Lightning kills it with these cars. Just kills it. Wish Johnny Lightning would do more cars, and remember their downhill community with plastic tires, but no complaints on the premium releases with the rubber tires. No complaints at all. Especially with the Classic Gold collection. You never go wrong with a car from the Classic Gold collection, ever. And at some point, I'm going to go through my entire Johnny Lightning Classic Gold collection, which spans back at least 20 years. But we'll take a look at some of those cars. And continuing on with my Gone Overboard theme, I bought, I guess, 2 cases, which meant not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 Koenigsegg Agera R cars. This thing is sharp. And this thing looks absolutely fantastic. Nice. So obviously I couldn't resist, and again, the way it works in my area, either get it while it's there or it will never be seen again, and that is a 98% certainty. Maybe in your area you will get more cases, but in this area, when they come, and you'll be very unlikely to see it again. Next time you'll see it, it'll be on eBay for big bucks. So I had to get one. Maybe I'll customize one. So with heavy casting, so maybe this will be a candidate for some rubber tires. I mean, not rubber tires, plastic tires. See how it does on the track going downhill. Looks good though. Again, way overboard. Spent way too much money. Way too much money. Especially since this particular case had 2 castings from the Thundercats. Fortunately, one of my fellow collectors stopped by And we did a couple of swaps, and he really wanted the Thundercast thing, so I was like, you know what, great. So made me a reasonable offer. I sold him all 4 Thundercats pieces that I had. I can't add the Thundercats to the collection, so he wanted them. Made a pretty good offer. Off they went. And last but certainly not least, guys, I'm telling you, don't forget Family Dollar if you have one in your area. You know, I've got to travel a little bit to get to the 2 that I like the most, but you never know. Every time I go into a Family Dollar, something good happens. And I don't say that lightly, because I really don't care for that store too terribly much. There's really nothing in there that I need, except the Diecast, but I'm glad they provide another opportunity to find some cars that you may not have found during the first time around. It's particularly mainline. And every once in a while, you'll find some Zamax mixed in with their cases that they get. So anyways, check out your Family Dollar. You never know. And today, or this week, was one of those weeks. Look what I found just hanging on the pegs. The Roger Dodger Super Treasure Hunt. Yep. Just hanging there on the pegs with about 8 of the cars. Couldn't believe it. I mean, this thing had been well picked over except for this. Couldn't believe it. Proving once again, you never know. You never ever know. Just always go out and hunt. Go into places where you think, go into some places where you think you might not, well, you don't know. They have cars, ask, you know. Sometimes they just have them sitting in the back, and they've been having them. Those cars have been sitting in the back for weeks and months, and if you ask, sometimes they'll pull them out, and you never know. Sometimes you find a gem. This is my first treasure hunt find, or super treasure hunt find of the year. So, and as you can see, I do some pretty hardcore hunting, so yeah. At any rate, guys, we'll leave it at that for this. It was a week that I spent way too much money, did not use any restraint, but made some fantastic adds to the collection. So at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Made me smile. Guys, take care, and thank you for watching. And if you like the content, please like and subscribe. Help the channel grow. Thank you, guys. Have a good day.